I'm Ryan Brown, and I'm a painter in the naturalist tradition. And this is Bre Hatfield, a young girl who's passionate about dancing, who's been the inspiration for many of my current works, and who's the subject behind the Bre Project. As a painter, I'm always looking for models. I ask random people to pose for me everywhere I go. So it's not unusual that when I saw Bre, I immediately wanted to paint her and asked her parents if they wouldn't mind if she modeled for me. That was about a year ago. We set up a portrait session pretty soon after that, and you know, as a painter, you never know how a model is going to affect you, how they're going to inspire you. You know, a lot of people have that interesting look you might initially be attracted to and want to paint. But until you sit down with them and spend some time with them, it's hard to know exactly how they're going to inspire any future work. Immediately on our first couple of sessions with Bre, she started to really inspire a lot of ideas for me for future paintings. Unfortunately, I was really busy at the time, and I had to just kind of let these ideas marinate over the next year. And it wasn't until June of this year that I was able to get back to those ideas. Soon after I started these paintings, I called Bre up to see if I could schedule another model session, and that's when everything changed.
Hello.
Hey.
We're only like 20 minutes late. That's a record.
That's all right. That's all right. How's it going?
Good. What's up?
Not much.
So Bre came home and had been complaining of some pain in her right knee. She dances a lot. So pain is a common thing for dancers. It wasn't too alarming, but consistent. So we took her to a doctor. They did an x-ray and said it looked like a stress fracture. To give it some time, so we gave it about a month, and the pain persisted. And from there, they went back and did another x-ray, followed with an MRI, which showed a bone tumor in her right tibia, which is about 7 inches long. So from there, our whole lives changed. We started with chemotherapy, and from there, our lives have completely changed. We met Ryan, and he's been amazing and has been documenting all these beautiful photos of Bre. When we got hit with the cancer situation, it changed everything, but Brianne has wanted to keep going with the photos and the paintings, and as a parent, to be able to document that whole process is an amazing thing to be able to do. So one day she can look back and see how strong she was with everything she went through.
Bre had been diagnosed with cancer, osteosarcoma. It's a rare form of bone cancer that affects young kids whose bones grow too quickly. I knew I had to do something. Here's this girl that's been the source for so much inspiration for me in my work. And now this young girl of 14 whose passion is dancing has a very aggressive form of cancer in the bones of her legs. Somehow I have to use the works that she inspired to help her and her family. This turned into the Bre Project, a series of paintings inspired by a girl who's now in the fight of her life. I'll be making a series of paintings inspired by Bre, while also making drawings and paintings that document her treatment and her recovery. This is where your donations become so important. This series of paintings will take about 6 months to create. In the summer of 2014, I'll be putting on an exhibition in Salt Lake City for these works. I need your help not only to make the paintings, but to rent a space for the exhibition and to market the show to collectors. It's my goal to sell each piece and donate a large portion of the sales to help Bre and her family with their enormous medical expenses. Bre's going to beat this. Please help me and the girl who's been such an inspiration to me, and to so many others.